Gentleman from California is recognized.
It is customary when we consider major legislation to give credit to those who created the bill. The ghost of Sam Bankman-Fried looms above this auditorium. He is the genius behind the Genius Act, and one can only hope that he's able to watch C-SPAN on a black and white television set in his prison cell. You don't have to be a genius to know that this bill is an attack on working families. That's why the AFL-CIO says no, and they are scoring it. They call it stablecoin. It's not stable. It's not a coin. It's a money market account that under this law must pay 0% interest. So who wants to forgo a 4% rate of return and get a 0% return in stablecoin? Those who are desperate for what cryptocurrency offers. Cryptocurrency literally means hidden money. And these stablecoins are exempt from the anti-money laundering provisions. Thus, it meets the needs perfectly of drug dealers, human traffickers, sanctions evaders, those who are hiding assets from their former spouses, and tax evaders. And just to be clear, the Republicans rejected unanimously in committee a provision to prevent mixers. Mixers are devices whose sole purpose is to defeat even top law enforcement efforts pursuant to a warrant. And under this bill, they can't. The mixers will be used to defeat law enforcement. Republicans claim to be against crime in the streets, but they're creating a device whose sole purpose is to facilitate crime in the suites. Page 43 of this bill contains a provision maintaining the eligibility of stablecoins for bailouts under a facility created under Section 13.3 of the Federal Reserve Act. Now, Jay Powell won't bail out stablecoin, but the next guy will. Stablecoin marketers are going to tell investors that if they ever have a problem, they're going to get bailed out. And after all, crypto has all the power in Congress because it is the #1 source of super PAC independent expenditures. Last year, crypto did more super PAC expenditures than big oil and big pharma times 5. This bill is designed to enrich President Donald Trump. Even Richard Nixon never thought of printing up baskets of monopoly money and selling them for cash. Trump thought of it, and he's doing it electronically. Abu Dhabi has announced they're investing $2 billion in Trump's stablecoin. $2 billion in Trump's hands where he has to pay nothing, 0% on the loan. He invests the money, he makes $2 million a week up until Abu Dhabi demands its money back, which they're never going to do as long as our foreign policy meets the needs of Abu Dhabi. Republicans rejected unanimously an amendment to prevent taxpayer money from being used to buy
Gentleman's
crypto.
time has expired.
If you're voting for this bill, you're voting for taxpayer money to go into buying Trumpcoin. I yield back.